Big Meech jumped by Harlem GDs after Lil Meech snitched on 50 Cent. Here's the real reason. Please do not forget to like this video, share and subscribe to this channel if you want more updates like this. Thank you. Now, let's get back into the video. Big Meech, the legendary figure behind BMF, has just been jumped by Harlem GDs in a brutal ambush, all because 50 Cent secretly paid TMZ to release damning footage of Lil Meech snitching on underground BMF operations. But what Lil Meech didn't know was that his betrayal was caught on a cop's body cam, and once 50 found out, he turned the whole chessboard around. Now, the streets are talking, the GDs are moving, and Meech's empire may never be the same again. Here's the full, raw breakdown of how it all unfolded. The betrayal, the secrets, the ambush, and the long game 50's been playing from the shadows. It all started like a scene straight out of a gritty BMF script. Only this time, it wasn't fiction. Lil Meech, riding high off the fame 50 Cent gave him, found himself sitting across from law enforcement, talking. What began as an off-the-record chat during a routine stop turned into a full-blown snitch session. What Lil Meech didn't realize was that the officer had his body cam rolling the entire time. Everything he said, names, operations, drops, safe houses, got recorded. And in that moment, he unknowingly signed the death certificate of his family's legacy. But the twist came when that footage, deep in police evidence archives, somehow landed in 50 Cent's lap. You see, 50 had been suspicious of Lil Meech for months. Whispers in the streets, weird calls, Meech getting too close to enemies. It all added up, but 50 never moves without proof. So when he caught wind of the body cam video, he did what only a media mogul with street sense would do. He paid TMZ to get their hands on it. Word is, he dropped a heavy bag, well into six figures, to make that footage public. And when it hit, the hip-hop world exploded. The streets saw the truth raw and uncut. Lil Meech, son of Big Meech, snitching. No hesitation, no code, no loyalty. But the biggest shock wasn't that Lil Meech talked. It was who paid the price. Because the Harlem GDs, already fuming over past BMF ties and territorial friction, didn't come for Lil Meech. They came for his father. Big Meech, serving time but still regarded as untouchable royalty in the underworld, suddenly found himself targeted behind bars. In a calculated move that stunned even the most seasoned gang insiders, a faction of Harlem GDs made their move. It wasn't just about street politics anymore. This was symbolic punishment. They believed Big Meech taught his son how to operate, and in their eyes, snitching flows from the top. The message was loud and brutal. This is what happens when you raise a rat. The ambush happened fast and furious. According to sources inside the prison system, Big Meech was attacked during a transfer within the facility. A crew of GDs, strategically placed in waiting, made their move when guards were distracted. Meech, though known to handle his own, was outnumbered and blindsided. Reports say he was rushed to medical immediately after, suffering broken ribs, a dislocated shoulder, and multiple facial injuries. But even worse than the physical wounds was a humiliation. Word spread like wildfire. The kingpin had been jumped. And the reason? His own blood. This tragedy can't be understood without unpacking the deep fracture in the BMF family. A fracture that began the moment Lil Meech started seeing himself more as a celebrity than a street-bred heir to a criminal empire. 50 Cent had tried to guide him. He gave him the role of a lifetime in BMF. He mentored him, protected him, and even shielded him from beef. But fame got to Lil Meech's head. He started thinking he didn't need 50 anymore. He started linking up with people like Rick Ross, known rival of 50, and ignoring the code. 50 saw it coming. He tried to warn him. But when that body cam footage dropped, he knew there was no saving him. So he did what a tactician does. He cut ties, exposed the truth, and let the streets decide the rest. Some say 50 was cold for releasing the video. Others say he was just real. After all, in the world of loyalty and legacy, snitching isn't just betrayal, it's blasphemy. Meanwhile, Lil Meech is nowhere to be found. Sources say he's gone underground, fearing for his life. Even the luxury circles he once strolled through, the red carpets, the clubs, the influencers, have gone silent. He's a ghost in his own world. And while the social media team keeps things looking normal, Insiders say he's terrified. He knows the wolves are circling. Big Meech, on the other hand, remains defiant despite the attack. Prison sources claim he hasn't spoken a word about what happened. No interviews, no snitching, just silence. That's the old school code he lives by. But even silence has a cost. And in this case, it may be his legacy that's bleeding out. And let's not ignore the ripple effects. BMF, once seen as a monolithic force of respect and fear, is now fractured. Members loyal to Big Meech are questioning whether the torch was passed to the right son. Others believe 50 Cent set all of this in motion on purpose, to expose the weakness, destroy the legacy, and start a new empire under his own rules. After all, 50's no stranger to long games. He's already reshaped television, business, and hip-hop. Is it really that far-fetched to think he's reshaping the street hierarchy too? In fact, many believe this was always the plan. The moment 50 Cent gave Lil Meech that role, he put a target on the whole operation. Maybe he wanted to see what Meech Jr. was made of. Maybe he wanted to expose him. Or maybe he just wanted to control the entire BMF brand without needing to share the throne. Either way, 50 now has what no one else in the industry has. Video proof that ties his former protege to real-life snitching. That's the ultimate leverage. This saga is far from over. There are whispers that more footage exists, other conversations, other names dropped. And if those tapes come out, the entire underground hierarchy could collapse.